Alright, bro chachas, we are back. Yo! Alright, so this should be the final little stream of this. So, man. It's good. It's good to finally be done. Here before Wilnut, you're welcome, Wilnut. This should be the final stream of Mario Galaxy, so we do just need to finish the engine. We need to finish the garden. We do have to grab the red star and the Lumas. And after that, we have to grind star bits and then read Rosalina's storybook. And then grand finale Galaxy. It sounds like a lot, but I think we might be able to manage. Hope so. Hope so. Oh man, oh man. Only a little bit left though. Only a little bit left. We're nearing the end. We're nearing the end game. Goodness gracious. But that brings me to my point. Oh, my controller disconnected. Did it die? Do I need new batteries? Let's try again. Okay. As I was saying, yeah, I was like, we gotta start thinking about what to do next. So I don't want to jump straight to Galaxy 1, from Galaxy 1 to Galaxy 2. That feels like I might drown myself in Galaxy. So it's like, okay, we got a few options. We got a few options. Ooh, I don't know what to do though. It's like, damn. I kind of want to keep up the streaming, like not daily, but like I like streaming, and bro doesn't want to be cliche. I mean, I've done it a billion times. Got a figure of Sukaka and Kagami. From what series? I have no idea who those are. Playing as Luigi is certainly the funniest reward for winning a game. It's the best one. From Lucky Star. Oh, Lucky Star is it? That's an adorable anime. I haven't watched it, but the art style is very appealing. Alright, Gold Leaf Galaxy, let's go. Oh man. It'd be fun if you played Slay the Princess. Okay. I don't have that. I've heard good things about it, but I don't have that. So, it's definitely interesting. I do like princesses. I also like slaying princesses. So who knows? Who knows? I'll have to see. I'll have to see what anybody says. Tommy gun like that, so you shouldn't play it. Nah. I will not. I will not use Tommy gun as my basis of quality. I will judge for myself. Plus, like, if a game is good, it should be good no matter who watched it, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is for next. I don't really think that far. Like, I was like, okay, this will be kind of like your little big thing back into streaming, because I haven't streamed in a while. I haven't consistently streamed. Wow, Tommy Gun thinks I hate him? I mean, like, you know, I don't hate him. I just don't hang out with them. Alright, he's like 15 or something. Like, I'm 24. They just like, there is a disconnect there. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. You know, speaking of Mario Galaxy, I got some cool little things I can show off. Hold on, give me a second. I have neat little trinkets. Oh man. Okay, give me a second, or maybe a tad longer than a second. No, don't go back to the observatory. But I got neat little Mario Galaxy trinkets. Is it from the movie? Close. Hold on. Give un momento. Or dos momento. Trinkets? I like trinkets too. I will be very quick. Okay. I got the picture. Alright. I can just do this. Yeah. Boom! I got the Mario Galaxy amiibos! Of course, I had to. I had to get those amiibos. Like, oh, sorry. Sorry, that's where I write my scripts and write ideas. If you saw any short ideas that don't exist yet, no you didn't. They are awesome. These are amazing amiibos. Goodness gracious. Holy cow. Ooh, they're jumbo sized. They are also jumbo priced. They were like $35 each. But I love Mario Galaxy, and these actually are very high quality. If you bought amiibos from like the Wii U era, They're much lower in quality than these. These are awesome. They're like basically game accurate. And like, oh my god, you bought. Why wouldn't I buy both? I'm the Mario Galaxy guy. This was my game. So these released a day after the movie. These released on April 2nd. They were supposed to release on. I think they were supposed to release the day before the movie, but they moved the movie up a date because Nintendo was weird. The planet under the launcher looks so cool. I know, it's so cool. Unfortunately, Rosalina's is just the floor of the library, which isn't as cool, but still very cool amiibos. The only shame is they don't do much. Most amiibos have like kind of a game that they're kind of released, like at least one game that they do something nice in. These give you a 1-up and a life up shroom in Mario Galaxy. So they're not very useful, but they are gorgeous. Goodness gracious. See, I love amiibos. People are like, oh, amiibos are overpriced. And I mean, they're overpriced compared to amiibos. But like, if you compare them to more traditional figurines, they're usually well within like a good price range for a figurine, which is great. Like, you're not going to get like a gigantic like figurine with like that much quality in it for $35 outside of like amiibos. Oh, and they have gone up in quality, so that's great. They're awesome. I like them. They're great. Let's see. So that we're missing two more. There's the one over by the edge, and there's one left. I kind of don't know where to look for the last one. Yeah, let's see. So aside from Slay the Spire, not Slay the Spire. What? Slay the Princess. Slay the Spire is a different game that came out. Aside from Slay the Princess, what else? What else do you guys have like that you're like, oh, Hacked? That's an interesting game. Mildly interesting. You're kind of right. There really are way more expensive. The thing is, so figurines are already for a like really like you don't buy a figurine unless you're dedicated, right? So they know they can charge a bit for them, and they're usually not made in super high supply because, well, only a dedicated person's gonna be buying it. Yo, what's up, Nexus? So figurines usually do cost a pricey amount. Like, goodness, I've looked. Oh, yo, what's up, Pear? I've looked at some figurines and there it's like, damn, it's like $100 for like a little thingy. It's like, well, damn. Like, usually they're good quality. Like, they're not no Funko Pop. Oh man. All right, let's see. Spoil one of the final scenes. God damn it, you gotta stay off. The spoiler etiquette is the worst I've ever seen. Usually people have like some sort of self-control, but like for the Galaxy movie, like we watched it day one, and essentially immediately after watching the movie, I opened up my my phone and like I saw like several spoilers. At number 6, I got what I was looking for. I was looking for the snail. So okay, for context, those of you that haven't been like paying attention to Pear's like social media stuff, Pear hosted a little event where it was 100 players versus the immortal snail. Very fun. My personal plan was to get captured, to find the snail and be a sacrifice to it, but that didn't end up working out the way I wanted it to. But that's fine. That's fine. I ended up finding the snail, and I achieved my goal. Star acquired. Man, well, that was a cute event. Definitely curious what Pear will do in the future. Hopefully, like a lot of the kinks get worked out in this event, and then like the next few ones like are all like flawless. Although that's asking a lot. That's asking a lot. I know even some of the biggest events still always have an issue. Bro might have died. I might have found the snail that kills you when you touch it. Can you take a wild guess what I did when I found him? Yeah, I need to look through. So the reason I did that I was trying to short farm. I knew I wasn't gonna be the last one there. I'm like, I also partially want to get out of the event a little early because my sister was home, and the event was taking a bit, and quite frankly, I didn't want to spend 3 hours running from a snail. So I was like, okay, let's do something content-filled, so I can partially get out early and maybe get a good story out of it. Because unironically, my sister was still here, so I don't know the next time I'll see her. All right, Luigi. In his time, I'm calling a toddler putting a fork in the outlet. Oh boy, this snail kills people. Damn. Wonder what'll happen if I touch it. Oh. Have you played Deltarune? Of course, I love Deltarune. Deltarune's an awesome game. I can't wait to see Chapter 5. Spent most of the time underground. Yeah, underground is safe. And so in underground, the snail is usually not the issue. It's the border. But that is that. Yeah, on stream, I have played Deltarune on stream too. Yeah. Deltarune's awesome. It's a great game. One of the few streams you never ever go to. No. But that makes sense. Deltarune is a very, very story-focused game. And usually I do try to play it early so that I don't get spoiled. But it means that people who don't want to get spoiled also don't want to get spoiled. And plus, if I wait too long, people are going to come and chat and be like, oh, Hack, did you know Toby Fox dies this chapter? Hello. 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 Come on. Cataquack, come on. Man. Oh! Ooh, I have something. So, I've talked about this in the past. I've been working at chipping away at Super Smash Bros. Brawl, right? I got my goal. So, I've been doing achievements for this on stream, but I've been doing achievements for Super Smash Bros. Brawl in my free time, right? I finally completed Super Smash Bros. Brawl. It was hell. It was horrendous. Oh my god. That is one of the hardest games to 100% I've ever played. Oh my god. But I got all the achievements and I finished it. And the plan right now is to make a short about it. Not a short, a video. Oh, a short's not worth it. A short is not worth that pain. Oh, goodness gracious. You played Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 frame 1. I didn't want to risk anything. I unfortunately had to wait the day, and it was a long experience. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I finished Smash Brawl, and that was something. Woo! I love Smash Brawl. It is a great Smash game. In a vacuum, it is probably one of my favorite Smash Bros. Experiences. But to 100% it. Oh my god, they made Ultimate and Smash 4 so much better. Oh my god. Getting the stickers in Smash Brawl is unironically the second, not second worst. It's the worst game mechanic that uses stickers. And Paper Mario Sticker Star exists out there. It took days. I just be glad you don't have to do Smash. Smash 4 is fucking easier. Don't even do that. I did Smash 4 on 3DS. It is incredibly easier. Don't even try that. Smash 4 was the fastest one I ever 100% did. Smash 4 is way easier. Getting the stickers takes 30 hours of pure grinding straight, non-stop with an auto grinder at 4 times speed. I'm not even joking. It is crazy. Well, hi there. Welcome EEOG. And Smash 4 it's crazy easy because there's a lot of there's a lot of great ways to get them. Oh man. Compared to the sticker, there's 700 stickers. Some of the stickers have a 1% chance to appear, and assuming you do everything perfectly, I believe you can only get 99 stickers a match. And so you have one chance out of your 99 stickers to be essentially the 1% drop. So you're grinding for hours and hours. I had days where one of the days I got it was just crazy. Smash 4 is way easier. Smash 4 is it is certainly something. It is certainly something. But goodness, Ultimate's so much easier. Ultimate's so much easier. There's over 1,000 spirits, and they're so much easier to get. They're so much easier to get. The thing is, you just kind of be like, oh, do I have that spirit? Oh, nope, I already have that one. Okay, I don't need to deal with that. Well, the stickers and the custom moves, you kind of just grab them. And you're like, oh, I need that one. Oh, there we go. Talking about Smash Peak. Yeah. So the context is that I've been working on the Mario Galaxy achievements here, but I did Super Smash Bros. Brawl off stream, and that was one of the worst games I've ever done to 100%. As someone who did Ultimate and Smash 4, I haven't done Melee yet. Melee's probably just gonna be easier. 64 doesn't have much to do, to be honest. Brawl is the hardest Smash experience 100%. It is an experience I will not forget. Did you get 112? I already have 112 in Hollow Knight. I've done it a few times, actually. I love Hollow Knight. I've gotten all the achievements in Hollow Knight twice. I did it on Steam and PlayStation. Although PlayStation has a few less Steam achievements than Steam. I don't know why. But Hollow Knight's awesome. But I am gamer enough that I've already hollowed my knights. Let's play Brawl. Brawl's an awesome game. It is so good. Have we done all Radiants? No. I did a lot of them, but the most I could do was Ascended for what was it? What was the final boss? Absolute Radiance. Yeah, the most I could do was Ascended for Absolute Radiance, and I'm like, okay, buddy. But like I did Pure Vessel, I did Azode, I did what's his face? Nightmare King Grim. But Absolute Radiance on Radiant is truly an experience. You're working on your last P5 binding? Truly an experience. We 7 hours straight to do Radiant, Absolute Radiance? I can imagine. It is. It is certainly a creature. I was like, I'm good. I valued my time too much to do that. Alright, where's the button? We're gonna go pull up the little baby boy buttons. Off topic, but you submitted your art submission. Very fun. So we still have like a little over a week left for the art contest. We have quite a few submissions. Although I say that, there is like, I think one guy submitted multiple. So, I hope he knows, even if he changed his name, I can still see if he submitted multiple. I don't know what bro thinks. Radiant difficulty should reduce your HP to 1 second, use Fury of the Fallen. I believe you can, if you, I think if you damage yourself before the battle, you can use Fury of the Fallen. I think so. I may be wrong, I wasn't using Fury of the Fallen anyways. But, yeah, so to the guy who submitted it under multiple names, I can still see your submissions. It says you can limit in the settings of the form. I know you can. I forgot to do that. Did the person use the same emo? Yeah, he did. Oh, to make a new emo so you don't see my legal name. I mean, I'm not gonna dox it. Probably, maybe I will. It's probably best you didn't, because I don't know how I'm gonna do this on stream, but. Hopefully, I'll try and, like, probably what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to download them all ahead of time. Unfortunately, that means I'll have to see them all ahead of time, which sucks. I wish I could go in blind. See, the coolest option would be I just kind of, like, flip through the Google Docs. I mean, Google Forms, but I think it's probably best I download them all so I don't accidentally leak someone's email. Okay, we didn't get the speed boost, whatever. Alrighty. That's what Pear's for? Yeah, Pear's gonna be seeing it blind. I'll be seeing them beforehand. Right before it. I haven't looked at them yet, but I'll be seeing them before the event. Like, right before. Which is a little unfortunate. I wish I could go in blind. I know, okay. I do know some big creators, usually what they do is they have the mods kind of, like, organize this for them, but I don't know. I don't pay my mods, so. Oh, I should also say hi, Sweeter Nova. I read your chat, but I didn't say anything, so I should probably say hi. Alright, 80 stars. Alright, 40 left. I'd like to get it done in one stream, but, we have... I think so. Start paying or we'll go on strike? You guys don't even do anything! I love you, it's a low intelligence. Think about it, this enemy is just Koopa the Quick. In essence. Although, Cosmic Luigi would clap Koopa the Quick. Koopa the Quick, more like Koopa the... mild speed. Yeah, I'm honestly glad the mods don't have to do anything. I always have new people be like, oh my god, I don't know, I come to every stream. I think coming to every stream is great, but thankfully, usually you guys don't need to, like, actually moderate. We don't have, like, bad actors very often. like every now and then I'll have like people who join the Discord be like, heck, how can I get mod? And it's like, why do we mod anything? Nothing happens. We've never reached the point where it's like, damn, we have no mods. It's like, we live in peace. Cosmic Luigi's on another level of races Mario games, which doesn't say a lot, but it's something. I mean, as long as you know how to long jump, he's not going to be bad. But, like, if you're like a casual, he would probably crush you. Like, when you're a kid, usually what you do is, you walk around and jump. That is all you do in a Mario game. Like, as you get older, you'll slide, you'll cap jump, you'll long jump, so on and so forth. They have to ban the crypto bots. Every now and then those come in. It's true. If you ask for a mod, you're one of the ones we need to moderate. Yeah, no, the thing is, well, people who come in, I've never met them before. Like, this is the first time I'm seeing them. They're like, hey, do we have like a forum for mod or anything? It's like, why would I give it to you? Why would I give it to you, buddy? Like, the ratio of mod to people who regularly come to stream is 1-to-1. Depends on the day, because like some of them, there is a lot, and some of them there's not. Like, right now, TMC is, like, the only mod. Like, the mods used to be crazy. Like, the mods used to be here every time. Now the mods are, like... TMC is honestly the most regular... He is the most regular mod. He is right about that. Remember the Cookie the Quick rematch? It's just funny how much you get better at Mario. Like, Mario is so interesting. So, Mario is one of those games where, like, there is no progression. So, in a lot of games, like, let's say, like, Hollow Knight or, like, Zelda... Or like, you know, an RPG or anything, like, you get better resources as you go through the game, right? There's some sense of progression. Better resources or maybe a new character or something, right? They all hang out in Redacted. Yeah, unfortunately, they don't come to stream. I don't know, Venom, I think Venom was here for like one of the Galaxy streams. But, yeah, Mario, there's, like, no progression at all. Like, in the 2D games, maybe you could argue you can get a power-up in a later game. RPG... Okay, I did call it RPGs. The Mario RPGs are no different than... Like, the Mario RPGs obviously have, normal progression. But, like, in normal Mario, the progression isn't, like, in the game. It's in you, the player. As you play the game, you get better at the game. And so whenever you replay the game... you'll probably know how to play the game better. Unfortunately, this only works for your first Mario game. Because by the time you make it to your second Mario game, you probably know how to triple jump and long jump and backflip and all that. Which is a bit unfortunate, right? Like, I mean, maybe Sunshine's an exception because Sunshine's missing a lot of the key mechanics. But, yeah, the progression is in the player's skill, which is interesting. But... it is one of those things, like it's like, well, it is what it is. I don't know, I love Mario either way. It's definitely unique. I want to make a game, but I'm struggling to make it, wanting to make it pixel art or self-shaded style. Okay, pixel art's usually easier to make. But, you know. Even then, pixel art's still really challenging. Imagine if Flood or Cappy... Flood already appeared in the Galaxy movie. Oh, wait, I shouldn't have said that. Alright, star acquired. I don't know if we'll see Cappy. On one hand, it's cool like that, but on the other hand, I would like some more challenge. And officially, Mario Games is the more experienced player. He did. I can't say anymore. I shouldn't say. How many of y'all watched it? It's an Easter egg. I shouldn't spoil Easter eggs. I shouldn't spoil Easter eggs. Yes, he was an Easter egg in the movie. I shouldn't say anymore. You didn't remember it? He is in there. I'm not lying about that though. There's a lot of really good Easter eggs. It's a small... The thing is, in context, it makes a lot of sense. But I can't say. I shouldn't say. Per the rules, we ban you? No. This is the issue. It's so hard. It's so hard. It's so hard not to say little things. The Galaxy movie is awesome though. It is phenomenal. Definitely missed Easter eggs. There was a lot. There was a lot of Easter eggs. I saw most of them on Twitter. Oh man. Like, clearly the people who put it together, they love the Mario series. Oh, it is truly a blessing. Nope. Truly a movie. Truly a movie. Like, visually the movie is beautiful. Soundtrack is phenomenal. And then the story I don't think was bad. I think the story's better than the first one. They didn't need to waste time with like a lot of the intro and setup. I think Bowser had a cute little arc. Unironically, Bowser might be the most developed character in the movie. But still, very good movie. Very good movie. I can't wait to see where they go next. As I've mentioned in the past, there's only 3 Mario characters who are in the like main cast who are not in the movie universe yet. And it is Daisy, Wario, and Waluigi. Those are the only 3 main cast characters. And I think there's a solid chance we can get them all in the next movie. Because they didn't, for the Galaxy movie, they introduced 3 characters. They introduced Rosalina, Bowser Jr., and Yoshi. So, I think there's a solid chance we can get all 3 of the other main cast characters in. This movie isn't fully pushed if you aren't a Mega Mario fan who can just fangirl over everything. I don't know, Pear liked it. And Pear hasn't played most of the Mario games. Like, I think the last game he played like an Hour of Wonder. And he played like the new Super games, and that's kind of it. He hasn't really played the 3D games. And then my sister wants to see it, and she hasn't played anything since like New Super Mario Bros. Wii, so. Like, every casual I know enjoyed the movie too. So looking back on your older streams, and there's somebody in chat looking at me named Spider. Interesting. Interesting. You may have to clean your room. Your eyes are starting to burn. You should clean your room regardless, but yeah. Man. Also, stories for Bowser is good or always heat. Bowser's a great character. The thing is, Bowser's just so fun. He's so funny. He is a true joy. Mom has only played Super Mario Land. Luigi's Mansion, Dark Mode, and Super Mario Bros. We love the movie. Yeah, like, I think as long as you know what, like, a Mario is, like, if you're like, this is Mario. He runs around, he jumps, he collects power-ups, and you're like, okay, that's enough. That's all you need to know for the movie. Those people are really hating on the Mario movie. I don't understand why. It was really good. I'm not sure. I've seen some theories. I've seen some people. So, like, my personal theory is, so this is a movie that's going to be significantly popular. This movie will likely make over $1 billion, right? So that means it's going to be really popular. It's also a kid's movie. Like, it is obviously not a deep movie. Like, it is no secret, like, the movie is... It is a Mario movie, right? Like, surprise to no one. So it's, like, really easy to pretend, like, oh, look at me, look how smart I am. I'm hating the super popular thing that is made for kids. It's like saying, like, oh boy, the Despicable Me is trash. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen the new Despicable Me's. But, like, it's like, you know it's popular. You know it's going to do well. And it's easy to pick on because it's not like, it isn't a Dune or anything, you know? It's not some super elite thing, but, like, there's movies with, like, similar levels of plot that are, like, gushed about, you know? How do the achievements work? Okay, so essentially there's a site called Retro Achievements. And you log in to Retro Achievements on your emulator. So in this case, Dolphin, because we're playing a Wii game. And then from there, it essentially plugs in a little bit of code into the game that reads your... I believe it reads from the RAM of the game. So it can tell, like... It can tell a few things. Like, it doesn't know essentially everything about the game, but it knows enough to do the achievements. So, like, I can read, like, all of your statuses. I can read where you are. I can read all that. And then they build achievements about that. My mom watched more reviews in German than me, and she said that if you don't know that power-ups just exist and you don't know Mario and Luigi are brothers, you probably should not watch it. Man. Bro, the critics just want Nintendo to fail or something? See, that's weird, because the audience review is a 91. Like, I see the critics and they're all like, oh man, this movie is worse than AI. And I'm like, damn. AI must have gotten really good. AI must have gotten really good really fast, because, I don't know what crack they're smoking. The end of cinema. Like, be real, be real. Like, this isn't, like, that different than, like, a Marvel thing, you know? Like, it is your normal, wide-appealing, beautiful, fancy movie. Like, yeah, no, it's not gonna be, it's not a 10 out of 10, but, like, damn, like, is a 7 or 8, like, why are we treating a 7 or 8 like it's a 4, you know? How many have you done so far, and does anything happen? Yes, there'll be a little pop-up when we get the achievement. So, right now, let me pull it up. So there will be a pop-up when we get achievement. We're not getting achievement for until we get to Toy Time Galaxy. That'll be our next achievement. We have 153 out of 160. So we are near the end. So like for Luigi Galaxy, there's not actually a lot of achievements left. There's only one challenge achievement that is exclusive to Luigi Galaxy. And then the rest of them are just beating the bosses in the domes. So the Mario run is a bit more interesting because there's a challenge for essentially every star. Not every star, but a lot of them. And then, so yeah, only one challenge that's exclusive to Luigi and everything else is progression based. And then we do have a few other things. There's an achievement tied to Rosalina's Storybook and an achievement tied to getting 9,999 coins. Critics probably started crying when AI Fruit fell down. It's so weird. And they were like this for the first movie as well. And the first movie has like a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes for the audience score. I don't know. It's like whenever there's a really big disconnect from the audience and the critics, it's like, okay, like what is going on here? Now, like I know the audience score isn't always like justifiable because the issue with the audience score is that usually people will rate what they like as good and rate what they like as what they don't like as bad. And you're like, well, what's wrong with that? They don't rate anything in the middle, right? So like the audience score is like the people that liked it voted. We were like, yeah, I like this. And there's usually no middle votes. Although Rotten Tomatoes doesn't use middle votes anyway. The Rotten Tomatoes is only yes or no, and it takes the average of that. What it is. Someone said the movie was worse than the one from the 90s. That would be impressive. I'd be surprised. I don't know. Like, I don't know anyone that watched it and didn't like it in person or in my friend group. Like, the only people I see are, like, pretentious people online. It's like, okay, well, like, what are you watching that's so much better? If you don't like the first one, you might not like this one. That's fair. It's very. I think it is better than the first one, but like, it's very similar. It's very similar. Fair. That's because the critic scores are meant to be objective about filmmaking criteria. Enjoyability doesn't seem to be one of them. See, that's a shame because I think objectively from a filmmaking standpoint, the movie is visually beautiful. The soundtrack is awesome. And I think that's an important piece of art. Like imagine you played a game with your eyes closed and with the sound muted. Like, yeah, I think those are pretty important factors to any sort of media. And be like, yeah, those are good points. Like, I don't know. I think there's so much to it that makes an experience good. Like, there's so much that goes into a experience. Do that the rest of the stream? No. Galaxy is one of the harder games. I don't know if anyone's done a blind run to Galaxy. Maybe somebody has. But Galaxy is a trickier one to do blind because there is the pointer and stuff. Really enjoy anything. It's confusing when I actually see people don't like actual good media. It's very weird. It's very weird. I very rarely see something I'm like, okay, that's objectively bad. I have seen things that are objectively bad though. Like Megamind 2, that was a movie. That was a movie, all right. Because the main criteria is usually just writing. It's just like, there's so much more. It's a combined experience. Koopa Shell. Remember a thing you consumed that you didn't like? I mean, you'll figure out something eventually. Can't fathom ReZero? Dude, I can't. ReZero is... Okay, my personal favorite isekai is Konosuba, but that's because I love the characters. But ReZero is, like, arguably better. It tells a better story. But I've seen people be like, ReZero is just isekai slop like the rest of them. I'm like, I could give you something about Konosuba. I love my Konosuba slop. But, yeah, ReZero is... I've seen ReZero haters. I don't know. I don't know why they say that. Konosuba, either the jokes hit, and you find the and you like the characters, or they don't, and that's fine. Best movie soundtrack is The Prince of Egypt. I have no idea if I've seen that or not. I'm gonna be honest. If I saw it, I would have been really young. Alright, come on, Luigi. I don't know. It's weird. Unfortunately, so I was actually talking about this as well. A lot of people do get... there's a lot of attention in this world right now where if you're negative, you do get a bit more attention on your things. Like, you know, we all talk about, like, wowie, this thing's so good. Nobody blinks an eye. You're like, wowie, this is bad. And everybody's like, whoa, 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 buddy, whoa, buddy. That's how you get attention to yourself. And like I said, the Mario Galaxy movie is going to be very popular. It's going to be one of the most watched movies of the year. It is going to be very, very popular. And it's easy to pick on because, first off, it's a kids animated movie. Second off, it is also a Nintendo thing. Nintendo already has like a built-in fan base of haters for some godforsaken reason. I don't know why. Like my brother in Christ. The Switch 2 is the cheapest console in the market. Like, this is a little baby platform for little baby boys. Like, you don't need to be mean. It's a Luigi. It's a Luigi. Never watched ReZero. Hell, I don't think I've watched an isekai before. Should I watch ReZero? I think it's good. I haven't actually finished it. I have a few more. I need to watch like the rest of the latest season to be caught up. But it is beautiful. It is a very beautiful show. Unironically, I say this. It's probably one of the least isekais I've watched out there. Which is such a weird thing to say. But isekais have like very... they follow a lot of tropes, and ReZero is very unique for an isekai. I love my isekais though. Like, I loved Konosuba. I loved Overlord. Like, Overlord's definitely not as good as even Konosuba, but... I liked Overlord. I liked ReZero. Good shows, good shows. Okay. We have the Comet, and then we have the Secret Star. And goodness gracious. If I can make my Mii say nefarious things, my Miis will not be saying nefarious things. My Miis are going to be very happy and love each other. I did enjoy Overlord too. I like Overlord. I think the arc where they focused on the lizards for like a whole season was kind of weird. I prefer following the main cast of characters than the lizards. But damn, I like Overlord. Like, it's like, damn, I wonder what's gonna happen next. Silver stars. Okay, let's get the secret star, and then the purple coins are gonna spawn. Now I know what a Luigi smells like. Indeed. Damn, I gotta get myself the Mario deodorant. So I can smell a Luigi. Lasted 4 episodes? Yeah, but when, like, that was too long of the season. Like, I waited for that season to come out. And then, or, no, maybe that was, like, the last few episodes. I don't know. I just remember being like, Damn, get on with it. Get on with it. Why are they focusing on these guys for this long? And then, like, after the Lizard arc is done, they ditch them because obviously they weren't important in the end of things. And it's like they focus on these guys way too long. All right. Hello there, Hungry Luma. It is time to be fed. 40. Well, I mean, we're almost there. Still a bit out of budget. Oh, no, we're good, we're good. Alright, buddy. It is time. Kirby Luma. Indeed, indeed. The more I play and watch Galaxy the more I love Galaxy 2. Okay, we're in Sea Slide Galaxy. We're in Sea Slide. Let's get the toy time before we start saying anything. Sea Slide's a interesting galaxy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sea Slide is the middle child we always should forget. Like, I don't even hate Sea Slide Galaxy, but like, it is Sea Slide Galaxy. Like, Sea Slide Galaxy could be worse. It could be a lot better. I think they would need a bit more variety in the stars. The issue is that the purple coins is literally just a longer version of the silver stars. And then the race is already very similar to the little thing where you go around and collecting the rings beforehand. It's just like, it's very similar and they're just all back to back to back. I mean, I know I could go to another galaxy and go play other stars, but like, if you're playing them like in order, they do spawn like right next to each other. And then the secret star is just this is just the galaxy from beforehand. It's all stars we've seen before. All right, we're getting there. We're making our way downtown. Alright, time for the dreaded purple coins of Sea Slide. I do like how the star shows that replace the black hole. That's cool. I do think it's cute. I was trying to convince one of my friends to watch an anime, but he always said no. I then showed him Full Metal Alchemist. It ranked at 7.9. Isn't... Okay, I haven't actually watched Full Metal Alchemist yet. But isn't that supposed to be one of the greatest anime of all time? That's kind of crazy. I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't watched a lot of popular ones. I have watched random isekai slop. And like cute anime where they do cute things. There's that 3 stars to do a race, go through the bowl, and 2 are get thing scattered, and the secret star is the best one in the galaxy. I don't think the secret star is the best. The secret star is literally just the stars ripped from another galaxy. It just insert star from other galaxy. Actually gonna go. It's supposed to be one of the best. And apparently the author of Fullmetal Alchemist, their second, I don't know if it's their second anime, but they're having another anime getting made right now. Apparently the first episode came out. Favorite silly anime is probably City, the animation. I haven't heard of that, actually. Purple coin. Purple coin. Let's see, an anime I know that touched my heartstrings was Angel Beats. I cried. I don't cry to a lot of things. I cried to Angel Beats. We're talking with Pear. Pear said, "Oh, I didn't cry. I've seen sadder anime." I'm like, what? Oh, that's one of the few pieces. I don't cry to media like ever, but I cried to that. I also cried to Elfen Lied. Elfen Lied. Okay, warning: Elfen Lied has nudity. I watched it when I was a kid. Not like super kid. I was still a teenager, but it does have nudity. Recommend me any short anime? Okay. I've Silent Voice. I do know that's good. I haven't actually watched it. Like again, I haven't watched a lot of popular ones. I watched like weird as hell stuff. If you want a short anime that's really good, I would recommend Madoka Magica. It's like 12 episodes, and it is really good. It is... That is a beautiful anime. It is a magical girl anime, and it is awesome. So I have to watch the Needy Streamer Overload anime. Came out like yesterday. That's interesting. I wonder how that's gonna go. So gonna watch Madoka. I would recommend Madoka. The thing is, there's no reason not to watch. It's so short. It's so short, and it is beautiful. That is an art form. Goodness gracious. Chainsaw Man's pretty short. How long is Chainsaw Man now? It's like 20-something episodes. And then there's a movie. The movie's awesome. The movie's even higher quality than the show. Chainsaw Man's solid. It's definitely a bit gory. It's got a few gross things. Although the manga's grosser, I'm gonna be honest. The manga is definitely grosser than the anime. I read the manga before the anime came out. "12 episodes in a movie? Is it only 12 episodes? Really? Chainsaw Man was not my thing? Yeah, Chainsaw Man's definitely not for everybody. The manga's way longer. Well, yeah, the manga... Okay, so when I watched the manga, it went only to the... what was it? The end of the... I'll call it the Makima arc. If you know what I'm talking about, you'll know what I mean. They haven't fully adapted. The anime isn't up to that yet. Even with the movie. Can't cry to fiction, I don't know why. All I can do is cry to true horror stories and true war stories. It's crazy. I don't cry to fiction very often, though. There's only like 2 games that have made me cry. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I cried to the Explorers game, Explorers of Time and Darkness. I cried to that. That game is awesome. And in recent memory, so I didn't cry to Deltarune in my first playthrough, but on my second playthrough, my grandpa died in between my second playthrough of chapter 5. Or chapter 4. Chapter 4. And the Gerson story hit a lot harder that second time because my grandpa died in between, and I was like, oh man. It was like a kick in the feels. Like it's like when it becomes relatable, it hits so much harder. Ooh. It's so funny. You have to clarify that it's not a Moai anime. Speaking of Deltarune. Yeah, it's so funny because like Deltarune's the funny game. Deltarune doesn't really have any like super like sad themes, but then like chapter 4 is very, very different than the rest of the game. It has a very different theme, and it's a bit relatable. In fact, I hope it's not relatable to anybody, but if it is like, damn. I can't think of any other games I've cried off to the top of my head. Usually I don't. I like dark fiction. Moe is not at all I like. I can enjoy some dark fiction. I'm expecting Chapter 4 to keep up with the Chapter 4 train. It sucks because I love Chapter 3. Chapter 3 feels like prime Toby Fox, if that makes sense. Like, the way my guys, like, and we've all talked about it. Chapter 3 feels like the chapter Toby Fox wanted to make. Like completely, like, unnecessary. Like, realistically, I hate to say this, you can cut Chapter 3, and the game would, for the most part, work the same. But it feels like a chapter Toby Fox wanted to make it. And I love it. That is a funny chapter. It is awesome. But Chapter 4 feels a lot like, this is the chapter he was like, he knew we needed. This is the chapter like, let's lock in. Let's make this a bit more serious, a bit darker. Actually lock in, and so it's like tricky because like Chapter 4, it's like, it's great, but it's like, damn. It almost feels like something else. It doesn't feel like a Toby Fox game. I see that like there's multiple Toby Fox games. Doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like Chapter 3. And Chapter 3 feels like just a more intense version of like Chapter 2 and Chapter 1. It's like, it's tricky.
Tricky Tony.
Tina's my favorite. I love Tina. For some of the character deaths in the long run, I just started giggling uncontrollably. I've laughed at characters dying and things all the time. I don't know how he'll top Chapter 4, but I know he's able to. I'm sure he'll be fine. Chapter 4 is good, but certainly not replayable. Well, I've seen a lot of people say Chapter 3 isn't replayable because they hate the board game section. Which kind of sucks. Because the board game section's cute, but I can see it's very different than the rest of the game. So I can see why people would hate it. Oh, we want to get his sillies out in Chapter 3 before locking for Chapter 4. I think it's really good that they released at the same time because of that. It's like, it reminds me a lot of how they revealed Hero and Banjo in the same Smash Bros. Trailer. Or same Smash Bros. Direct. Because Hero, Dragon Quest is incredibly popular in Japan. But Banjo-Kazooie isn't. And then in America, Banjo-Kazooie is popular. Or at least it was. And Dragon Quest is not popular over here. So he released something for the Americans and the Japanese at the same time so that nobody like really complained too much. I like characters dying too. I absolutely do. If you want a dark anime with cute characters, I can only recommend Made in Abyss as well. That is very, very dark, but it is beautiful. Amazing soundtrack, beautiful world, but like, damn, awful things happen to the cutest characters. Chapter 3 would have been absolutely loved or completely dogged on if released on its own. It's for the best. It's true. I think it would have been very divided. It would have been incredibly divided. Especially since it also doesn't give a lot of like lore. Although, it does have the night battle. Gameplay-wise, Chapter 3 is pretty up there. What was the funniest death in fiction? I don't know if I have one off the top of my head. I know I've laughed at them before. Alright, finally. We're done with Sea Slide. This is probably the longest star in the game. Woo! I just know, man, if Chapter 5 is going to come out by itself, we kind of know that already. And then 6 and 7, it's like, do they release 6 and 7 together? Or do they release 6 and 7 separately? See, it's going to suck if 6 is another cliffhanger right before 7. That's going to suck. Finally, I know we can get to Toy Time. Toy Time's the best galaxy in this dome. I mean, Gold Leaf is literally color swap. Sea Slide is Sea Slide. The pig in Minecraft Story Mode that turns into a pork chop? That's so funny. I didn't play Story Mode, but like, of course I know that. Of course I know that. Pork chop. Okay, so this is actually the first galaxy that Luigi has his own little custom achievement. So in the 3rd star here, we need to beat it without using the spring mushroom, which we've done in Kaizo a lot. So like that's not a big deal, but that is our quote unquote challenge here, Ruben. What an awesome game. Pork chop. Man, it's so funny. Minecraft is just blocking, but like, there's really a lot of Minecraft content out there. Like, you step away and you're like, okay, there's like Minecraft Dungeons, Minecraft Story Mode, there's Minecraft Legends, which I hear isn't very good. Let's see. There was Minecraft Earth for a bit. I actually played that. It was worse than Pokemon Go in every way. Whenever I see her, she's upside down. Poor Nair, she must get dizzy. Minecraft Dungeons 2. Oh yeah, Dungeons 2 is coming out. Yeah, it's like, man, Minecraft was just a block game, and then like, it's kind of weird. Like, it's a whole ass franchise now, which is something, you know. Good for Minecraft. I remember as a kid, like, always wanting to like, I want to know more about Minecraft. And then, I mean, now there's quite a bit more. Oh, and not to mention the movie. That's also a thing. Got shot by a gun. He's talking an indigenous death song. That's probably the funniest death. Imagine. Imagine. The engine room is weak. Both the engine room and the garden are the weaker galaxies. Deep Dark feels like a bunch of assets they had that they just were like, okay, we gotta use these assets. It's a lot like how in 64, the Rainbow Ride feels the same way, where it's like, okay, we have a bunch of random assets, Let's throw them all into one place so that we have a place to use them. Funniest death in fiction is Cosmo's death? I mean, when you first see it, you don't know how he died. But you do figure it out. Alright. Deep Dark could have been an email! Oh. They just said to you, it's like, okay, so we have this ship we made that we didn't get to use. We have this weird question mark box we didn't get to use. We have a shrinking version of the Gateway Galaxy planet we didn't get to use. We have this planet of tennis balls, and you knock them into a watermelon, which is actually just an asset we already had sitting around because we used that for the coconuts as a secret. It's like buddy, it's just asset spam. Yeah, no, I haven't played Earthworm Jim. Definitely a before my time game. All right, Luigi. Onwards. Pipe. Oh, and there's Guppy again. Oh yeah, they're like, oh shoot, reuse Guppy. Yes. Man, remember when we were playing this in earlier? We just got launched here. That was funny. And another Kamala vet. Oh yeah, exactly. I completely forgot about that. It's that forgettable. Yeah, it just like, here's a bunch of assets we had sitting around. Let's make a galaxy. Goodness gracious. The planet that would fit in Ghostly Galaxy? Yeah, it's just, it feels like it's leftovers. Here we go. Mecha Bowser destroyed. Goodbye, Mecha Bowser. Yeah, and then Dreadnought feels like a bunch of leftovers from, like, Battle Rock. Although I will say, Melty Molten is very unique. It's a very unique galaxy. The final boss is Fiery Dino Piranha, which is, well, at least it's a new boss, considering the other two bosses in the dome is Top Maniac and Camella, so at least Fiery Dino is new, even if he's based on a boss you've already fought. Oh, Deep Dark also reuses the mole, which at this point you already fought twice because he was in Sea Slide and Gold Leaf. I think his name's the Undergunner. Dude, see, Deep Dark is so cheap. It is such a cheap galaxy. Oh my god. What a cheap galaxy. The engine room boss is King Caliente, but spicy. Yeah, I will say, Galaxy and 64 both have these issues where they become weaker at the end of the game. They blow their load in the beginning. The beginning is super awesome, but the further you get in, it's like, okay, they clearly spent their budget in the beginning. I'm relatably starting Persona 5. The game's looking good. P5's great. P5's really good. P5 Royal, right? It does matter. It does matter. You ever want to fight him after Kaizo Mario Galaxy 2? Oh, in Kaizo, he is certainly a creature. I've fought the Kaizo version several times, though. So, he was definitely the worst. He was the worst the first time, but I've fought him so many times now. I don't know how I feel. Context, please? About what? Which specifically do you need context about? Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm on like 3 different conversations right now. I swear to God, I'm having like 3 different conversations in chat. How many Starbits does Luma want? Man, big sneeze. Big sneeze. Finger streamer must be tough. Why? I mean, oh shoot, I'm going the wrong way. I don't do anything impressive. Oh god, we might get retro achievements for Galaxy mods. We totally can if someone's willing to make it. Bless you, thank you. Look at chat above the message I sent. Above context, please? I don't know. Some entertaining 10 conversations. I mean, I don't have to do all. I need 50. Yeah, we'll come back. I mean, I could just be like, oh boy, look, it's Mario. 2 messages above context, please. Above. Okay, let's see. Context, please. Is it the Yeah Royal? Or Spicy King Caliente? Alright, Silver Star. 1-up mushroom. Not that we really needed that. We're not doing any weird things, so. Is this from Galaxy 2? It's funny. Yeah, the final World 9 is a bit cheaper of Galaxy 2, but it's cute. It's definitely the budget world. But it's cute enough. You're gonna say it again there? Okay, I know what's happening. Your message is getting auto-modded. Because I don't see what you said. I see, I'll just say it again, and then there. There's no message in between. So try wording it differently. If there's a weird word in it, censor it. Alright, Power Star. 90. 30 stars remain. Woo! Alright. We're gaming. Gaming-endo. Toy Time Galaxy. The galaxy of all time. Okay. Let's see. So, this is actually our only challenge achievement as Luigi. We just need to beat this without collecting a spring mushroom, which isn't bad. We've done this in Kaizo. Well, this was cute. They wanted to have 120 stars and said, hey, let's spread Deep Dark into separate galaxies, which is better than Deep Dark. Well, okay, so Deep Dark was all either stuff already from the game or new stuff that just wasn't used. Well, World S was some stuff copied from Mario Galaxy. And then there is a star based on Galaxy, not Galaxy, Sunshine. Alright, there we go. And Sunshine, yeah. Now they have they did the little the star from Sunshine, and it's like, okay, that's cute. Nothing from 64. It would have been cute to have a 64 thing. Maybe do one of the Bowser Galaxies. I don't know. I think those would fit decently well in the Mario Galaxy style gameplay. Although we already did have a 64 style Galaxy earlier. We're having fun with Galaxy, right? Yeah, Galaxy's great. They should have kept throwback. I think seeing that at the end of the game would have been a fantastic reward. Okay, maybe I need the spring mushroom to grab that. Doesn't matter. Let's just go ahead. Ooh. Well, after that, the only thing I think of is have Hack play Celeste, the moon? No! No, I don't want to do the moon! No! No, don't make me. No. I don't want to do the moon. I'm like 2/3 done, but like, oh, there's still so much left. It just goes on and on and on. Ugh. There's just so many hours left. I just went through Smash Brawl. Don't make me. Don't make me. Farewell's Pain. It is awful. I'm not like the biggest Celeste guy to begin with. Oh, Don't make me do farewell. The moon is bad. I don't like the moon. I don't like the moon. I've already gone so far in it, and it just. Celeste is one of the few indie games where I'll be like, so a lot of the indie games I'll be like, yeah, like Hollow Knight, I'd recommend you do like basically everything you can in that game. I would not recommend that for Celeste. I would not. Celeste, play the story and then stop. That is, I don't like that. I don't like that, man. That is, certainly a thing. That is certainly a level that exists. If you play the story of Celeste, you'll be like, oh, that's a cute game. You'll be like, so what is the rest of the content? You're like, okay, these B-sides are getting hard. And then you're like, okay, the C-sides are tricky, but they're not that long. And then you get the farewell, and it's long and hard. Like Luigi. Oh, goodness gracious. It is the worst parts of the game. So chapters are optional and I believe not canon? I have no idea. I don't know Celeste lore. I'm not watching Celeste videos. After finishing Celeste, I was like, yep, that was a game. Oh, it says chat disconnected. Wonder what happened. It's chat. Okay, chat's back. So 100% bonus content. Yeah, and I think it should be left like bonus content because, ooh, as main content it is truly an experience. Hello, Mole. Hello, Mole. Hello, Mole. Certainly the boss fight of all time. Played another Crab's Treasure? Yes, and I did do everything in that. I even did New Game Plus. That's a great game. I like that. I've played my share of Soulsborns, so I didn't have too much trouble with it. That was a fun game. I liked it. Already suffered through all the sides. I'm taking an extended break in the middle of farewell. I did all the B-sides. I did some of the C-sides. I didn't do all the C-sides. And then I'm in the later half of farewell. It just, there's so much more. There's so much more that's left. Oh wow, it's everybody's favorite purple comet. I know many people consider this to be the hardest star in Mario Galaxy. I know as a kid I thought this star was really hard. I don't know what would be the hardest for me if it wasn't this. See, the thing is, Galaxy is not a hard game, so it's like, well, damn, what would be the hardest Galaxy if it wasn't this? I don't know. It's hard to say. Luigi's purple coins. Luigi meets Luigi. This was never hard? As a kid, this is hard for me. I was much worse at the game as a kid than I am now. Like, I remember game overing on this, like, okay, well, whatever. Countless times as a kid. Oh yeah, Luigi did meet Ghostly. I mean, Luigi and Ghostly. It's like, this is the ancient mural that foretold their encounter. What the hell is Mario Galaxy Goop? So I think this green stuff is, dark matter. Because this was like in Bowser's Dark Matter plant or whatever. Whatever that star was called. So, if I had to guess, it's Dark Matter. On this really cool game called Corn Kid 64. It goes all out on the Nintendo 64 aesthetic. I always think that's fun. There's a lot of games where they're like, oh, so retro, and then, you know, it's like, you know, NES or something graphics. You know, I don't need that. I think it's always fun when people try to emulate other consoles. I especially can't wait till we start seeing things doing like GameCube or like DS era art. I'm very nostalgic for like DS era art. I can't wait for indies that start doing that. You hate anatomy? Anatomy's hard. I need to study anatomy. I think that's definitely one of the things I need to study. I'd love to. If I could get rid of my job, I would be a better artist. I say that to myself. Something with the purple coin theme. It's so good though. Like, it feels like a finale to Mario Galaxy. And which makes sense because these are only post-game, so. Just go to med school. I want to say medical anatomy is different than art anatomy. But, what's his face? Leonardo da Vinci? I believe it was him. I know he was very familiar with the human body. So, and he was quite a good artist. He was also an engineer. Bro just did all the side quests. Art, doctor, engineer. If he lived in the modern era, he would have been an astronaut as well. What feels like a finale? The purple coin theme. Medical stuff makes me feel lucky. Yeah, I'm not the greatest. I probably would have gone to become a doctor if I wasn't into, how do I put it? If I was okay with like blood and disease and a coder, damn. Thank God he didn't live in real life. He would have done everything. Like, dear, he did every side quest back then. Oh man, what an experience. Yeah, programming. Programming is definitely one of like the big ones today as well. Let's see. Okay, we have 53 star beds. That should be enough. Where's the Luma? The Luma's. There's blood. It's just the organs. I don't know. It's just when you cut someone open, there's a lot of blood on the inside, a lot more than usual. Benji was a super genius. Yeah, people like that are very rare. Bro did Earth the 100% speedrun before speedrunning even existed. I know, man. That's crazy. That's crazy looking. Like they just did everything. I know they just did everything. Like it's funny. Like he was out there. In his notes he was designing tanks and helicopters. And the most famous thing we know about him is his freaking art. Like bro was designing tanks and helicopters. I don't know if they worked, but he was designing hypothetical designs for them. And then we're like, wow, this guy was a good painter. No, this guy was a genius for his time. Now they might be because they had nothing better to do. It is true. So a lot of the famous Greek philosophers, the reason why they pondered philosophy so much is because they sat around doing nothing. You know? Like imagine just sitting around all day and be like, damn, why are we here? Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? It explains a lot. Why are we here? I don't know. Kind of funny. Dude, I do that. That's philosophy. That's how philosophy worked. Art can bring out the best and worst of the people. We talked about this in art history. All the best artists had to be somewhat mentally weird in the head. So, okay. So, you might be like, huh? What? Why is that? What is the reason for that? So, the reason for that is that the human nature actually rejects art. Art is incredibly tedious and annoying. As in, you have to sit for hours at a time. With your back bent over, hyper focused, and it's not rewarding until way later in. And it takes a lot of practice before it even gets rewarding. And only people who have are kind of like messed up can make it through all that. Like generally, the more normal you are, the more you'll probably be like, okay, clearly I'm just not talented in art. And okay, I will also say that there's also natural talent in art that is separate. You can practice to get better at art. Some people see the world differently, and that does help them at art. But even if not, you can learn to see the world differently. Art can cause wars? Yeah. Put on music and you'll be fine. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Or video. No, video will be a distraction. Man, goodness gracious. I can't think of any wars caused by art. Unless you're talking about like war propaganda, which is an art. That is an art. Oh man. Propaganda. We have a lot of that in the United States. I see it's so funny. See, as a kid, so in school, the entire time they're all like one of the things when they get to the Cold War is they talk about the Russian propaganda. And yes, Russia had a lot of war propaganda. And then my dad was in Russia for work, right? And when he was talking to them, and he was like, yeah, when we're in school, they talk about the American propaganda. And it's like, oh, that's so funny. And it made me think, oh yeah, I guess we did have a lot of propaganda, didn't we? That was one of my eye-openers, because like the entire time growing up, they're like, Russia had a lot of war propaganda to get people into the war. And then it's like, the Russians are like, the Americans had a lot of propaganda. It's like, oh shoot. We did, didn't we? Isn't this the only common side of Secret Star? I think so. It's the only one I can think of. Propaganda is universal. It is a universal thing. And it's funny, in school, you only acknowledge everybody else's propaganda. You're like, those dang Russians. The Russians are like, those dang Americans. It's just like, damn. We're both evil. Yeah, it's so funny. Going through school, you'll be like, America was the good guy. It's like, I don't know. Coming out of it, it's like, I don't think there's good and bad guys in wars. Well, okay, no, there can be objectively bad guys, but a lot of the wars are not always, even if you're on the quote-unquote right side, you may not be fighting it for the right reason. And just because you're on the wrong side, you may not be on the wrong side. In my French school, both were acknowledged. Yeah, I can imagine that. In America, there is, goodness, there's a lot of lying in our history. Oh my, okay, lying isn't the right term. They don't outright lie. There's a lot of ignoring information. Speaking of school, you'll probably go to bed right now since school's tomorrow. Have a great rest of your stream. All right, thank you so much, bro. Chacha, until your turn again. There is a lot of leaving information out. There's a lot of things that they just leave the information out on. And it's like, goodness gracious, it's like, I almost worry. It's like, if you brought up to the teacher, it's like, hey, why are we ignoring this? Like, I feel like they might even kick you out, depending on whether the teacher knows it or not. Because like some of the stuff might even be offensive for like, if you mention it. We also eat hot chip. True, we eat hot chip and lie. Yeah, not outright lying, but yeah, there's a lot of information left out. Usually things that paint important people or actions the country did in a bad light. I mean, I get it. It would be kind of bad if the public school funded by the government was like, hey, we were pretty bad right now. Oh man. You know, the French resistance was good. So good at making French independent. American president wanted to brand him as a dictator. Sorry, who was this guy? Which one? What's his name? Because, when we talk about French resistance, all I can think of is like, that one guy that was cutting off everybody's heads. Yeah, not that guy. All I can remember is like, it was that one leader who like was famous for cutting off people's heads. Yeah, what the hell was the French independence? I'm gonna be honest, that is not a thing we cover in world history. Like, independent from who? And World War II. Yeah, they did not cover France in World War II. It was you, Hack. I was the president? I'm honored. Where's my secret security? Or was I the guy cutting off people's heads? Goodness gracious. Yeah, but like, wait, like what? French independent from who, though? France has been France. Your security team is Bort and Phil. I'm cooked. They're gonna kill each other, and I'll only have one. The people said Robespierre. Yes, Robespierre. That's his name. There we go. Goodbye, Mr. Sharky. They'll kill each other at the same time. They don't have neither of them! Star acquired. Alright, we're almost done with this dome, thankfully. Although we have a little bit in between. We need to go collect some star bits. And then we gotta go get the red star. And then collect some more star bits. So let's go get our little booty down over to the fountain. Oh, wait, we need to kill Spicy Caliente first. Remember when we had to do that with no bubbles? That was annoying. Like, okay. I'm a bit sad that Luigi has no achievements because, yeah, it means we're just kind of playing the game normally. But I am also glad there's no achievements because some of the achievements were annoying. This could have been an extension of the other Water Planet Galaxy that I forgot the name of. Drip Drop. Big Mouth. Sea Slide. Sea Slide could have loved a boss fight. It would have made Sea Slide memorable. And I love Meaningless One-Star Galaxy and Galaxy 1. They're so great. Yeah, if they combined that with Sea Slide, that would have been great. Like, what if the Bonefin planet was the planet in the middle of Sea Slide? And then you just remove Guppy. Ooh. That would have been so much better. Remove Guppy. Guppy's pointless. And replace the third star with that star. I think if that happened, so first off, you wouldn't be doing the silver star and the purple coins back to back. Because that's one of the biggest flaws. If you're going, like, essentially you're playing all the stars in order, you end up doing the silver stars and purple coins back to back. Now you don't. Purple coins on the Bonefin planet? There could be some purple coins there. There could be purple coins. Maybe not many, but I think that'd be a good way. And then I don't know. The one-star galaxies, unfortunately, like for the most part, they could be combined into another galaxy. Like Honey Climb, that could have been in either Gold Leaf or Honey Hive. I mean, Honey Hive doesn't have a proper secret star. It's got the Luigi star, but not a proper one. The Flip Switch Galaxy, that could probably be combined with Good Egg. You know how Good Egg has that little sub-area in it? You could have put that there. Like, generally for the most part, the one-star galaxies, you're right, they can be combined somewhere else. Matter Splatter Galaxy? I mean, you could have probably stuck that inside of Haunty Halls. They have the Matter Splatter Mansion there. But that is already the secret star, so maybe it'd be a bit overkill. But damn, if Sea Slide actually had a boss, like even if it was Bonefin, I think a lot of people would have a lot more positive reception of Sea Slide. It would have been a lot more memorable, and it wouldn't be like, okay, this star is all just swimming in a loop and collecting collectibles. You're talking about how good Bowser Jr.'s theme is? It's awesome. I'm glad it was in the movie. Bowser Jr. is awesome. I know a lot of people don't like him because he's like kind of bratty, but like, screw you, I love brats. I love little goobers. Bowser Jr. is just, he's a little fella. Second Spooky Pizza Race could have been in Deep Dark. Oh, no, you're right. That would have been good. That would have been good. Over half of them are mid. I think, like, they're mid, but they would have made fine secret stars. The issue is that, for the most part, they're separate. Went crazy each time it ripped in the Mario movie. The Mario movie was great. Okay, everybody right here has seen the Mario movie, right? If so, I can say where Flood is. At least in the chat, I believe that. Oh, we just got 2 achievements. Nice. So the achievements we got was defeat King Caliente and restore full power to the observatory as Luigi. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so when Bowser Jr. pulls out his wall of weapons. So where he got like the little bullet bill launcher and the super scope. In that wall of weapons, he had Flood and the Poltergust. Which means Bowser Jr. didn't make those weapons. He just stole them from Egad. It's very likely that almost all of Bowser Jr.'s stuff he got, it was just Egad's inventions. His little control center with the computer and monitors. That's where the Poltergust was? Yeah, the Poltergust and Flood was on that. Yeah, so essentially the context is that the control terminal for the big ship, it had the red chair and the green panels, which is Egad. That is literally Egad's control center. You pull up any Luigi's Mansion, Egad is the red chair and the green control panels. And then similarly, Kamek actually had a mug with Egad's logo on it. I actually caught that in the movie myself. So essentially, and also obviously if you played Sunshine, you know the paintbrush was made by Egad. So very, very cool. So basically all the technology in Bowser's thing, it was all Egad. It was all Egad. I saw Flug in the Mugno Poltergust. Yeah, it's a lot to take in, but Poltergust and Flood were apparently both there. I didn't see them in the movie myself, but I saw people showing it afterwards. It's like, okay. Yeah, bro, just... See, the funny thing about Egad is... Egad is not a good guy. Egad just works for whoever pays him the most. We talk about how they turned Rosalina into a bum. I mean, Rosalina doesn't really do anything in the games either. I love Rosalina. But she doesn't... It is accurate to the game. She doesn't do anything in here either. We're farming here for a bit. We need star bits. There's 2 Lumas that spawn right now. All she does is talk in the games. Yeah, people be like, Rosalina's a cosmic goddess. She does so much. It's like, does she? Does she? Like, I hate to say this. In Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, combined, those 2 games combined, she has less screen time than in the movie. And I saw some people be like, what about the book? It's like, if you're reading the book at like 5 minutes a page, maybe. But, yeah, so in the movie, she has like, I think it's 10 minutes of screen time. So out of an hour and 30 minutes, like, she's on screen for, see, an hour and 30, so 90. She's on the screen for a ninth of it. Which isn't that bad. When you step away and think about it, like, okay, this one's character's on screen for a ninth in the movie. That's not even that bad in context. Like, when you say 10 minutes, you're like, oh, 10 minutes, that's nothing. She's not a main character. She's on it for over 10% of the time. That's not bad. And in the movie, like, Rosalina was way stronger in the movie than she's ever shown in the games or anything. Like, I don't know. She wasn't bad in the movie. I don't know what people expected from Rosalina. I think a lot of people headcanon Rosalina as more than she is. And I mean, realistic. So, in Mario Galaxy, in the storybook, Rosalina's story is kind of left open-ended. Like, Miyamoto has said that there is not an answer to her relationship with Peach. And the movie, they give a definitive answer. Like, now the movie is still separate than the game universe. Like, it's physically impossible for the movie universe to coexist with the game universe. They are different enough. But oh, it's that she shut up less than Fox. Fox is good. Fox is a great character. And what did they expect Rosalina to travel with Mario and Luigi? Like, maybe in the next movie. I mean, probably not, realistically. But, you know, people were upset Peach didn't do anything in the first movie. Both Peach and Luigi didn't do much in the first movie, and now Peach and Luigi were part of the main group, so you never know. Luigi was great. I love Luigi. Yoshi was great, too. All around. I don't know. It's great. I enjoyed it. I had a smile on my face. And Fox is good, too. And, like, if anyone's worried, Fox isn't going to appear in the next movie, so, like, it all worked out. So nice to see Luigi do stuff. He was great. He is... God damn it, Luigi. What a great character. Oh boy, I love grinding in my video games. At least this is grinding of purpose. And Brawl, it was... Oh. Can we talk full spoilers? See, the only issue is that if somebody comes in here, they might see... It's like... I don't know. I don't know what we can do. I don't want to be too, like... It's like, can we talk in, like, a code? Yeah, I'm also afraid of, like, talking about, like, even if I was talking out loud. Like, what if someone clicked on and was like, bro, you just spoiled the Mario movie? Like, I feel like Easter eggs I might be able to get away with, but, like, if I just say, like, who the secret cameo character was, like, that might be too much. Or the post-credits character. We have a thread in the Discord. There's not a thread in the Discord yet. I think a dedicated stream makes more sense. Yeah, that way nobody clicks on it. It's like, wow, you spoiled me! Goodness gracious. Yeah, we can make a thread, though. We can make a thread. There's not one right now. I hate it, though. We're gonna have to wait a bit. We're gonna have to wait a bit for the next movie. It's gonna suck. Although we waited a bit for this one, you know, so I guess it's fair. As Mario becomes apple, Luigi becomes pear, Peach becomes apricot, and Yoshi becomes egg. Wowie. Man. It just like... Well, at the very least, we're getting our Zelda movie next. My guess is 2029. I think that's a very valid guess. That's a very fair guess. I don't know what to expect from the Zelda movie. It's gonna be live action. And it's being directed by the director of Morbius, so like I will keep my expectations expecting. The movie is being filmed in New Zealand though, and the same place that they filmed the Lord of the Rings stuff, which is cool. It's funny, both Lord of the Rings and Zelda, both very highly European based series. And they're filming in New Zealand. Yeah, I guess New Zealand is more Europe than Europe is right now. Okay, sure. Kind of funny. What is the director of Morbius directed? Morbius. He has a decent resume. But he also did direct Morbius, so... I'm just trying to get the frickin' coin. I got off the plane. Okay. Europe has been modernized a lot. Yeah, I don't really... Bro! Whatever. We'll get more star bits. I'm just surprised. Are there really no more grass fields in Europe? Is it all paved over? See, Europe is very different than America. And in American cities... We have grass and trees and all that in our cities. Like I went to Rome and like Florence, completely paved over, completely city. Like, in America we have giant patches of grass. Like we have giant areas for trees to grow in our cities. Like our cities are very different. And Europe, it was pure city, all the way. Very interesting. Live next to a forest? Yeah, I didn't go to big cities. I imagine small cities are probably closer to their American counterparts. It was very interesting. It was very, very, very interesting. Like, in Rome, the only places with plants were, like, potted plants on someone's, like, front porch. It was very, very different. Like, in Houston, there's a lot of nature in the city itself. At least, like, relatively speaking, like, I wouldn't exactly call Houston nature-filled, but there are areas for plants and stuff in the city. Alrighty. Let's get back up. Oh, we have to go feed the Luma. Goodness gracious. I live in Valencia. We have city all throughout. And there's a whole mega garden that's actually just a dried up river. Interesting. Can't say much about big city. You can't? You haven't been to your nearby cities? In Texas, I've been to Houston, San Antonio, Dallas. I haven't been to Austin, although that's smaller than San Antonio, Dallas, and Houston. Alrighty. Let us go. And then I've also gone to California. I've seen Los Angeles. I've seen Florida. So in Florida, I would have seen Miami, Orlando. Definitely Orlando. I'm stuffed. Here we go. Transform. Off he goes. Off he goes. You live in a small city, never left it except for 3 times? What? You need to travel the world, my friend. It is an experience you'll never regret. You get to see what's good and bad about the rest of the world. You gotta be like, wow, these places are awesome. And then at the end of the trip, you'll be like, man, I am so glad to come home. Exploring is awesome because you see everything good and bad about other places. Welcome to the galaxy. I've lived in 3 continents. That's cool. That's cool. I've moved once, but I've been in Texas my whole life. That ain't for me? That's so sad. Exploring the world is awesome. It is a experience like nothing else. So for countries I've traveled to, I've gone to, obviously, the United States. I've been to a lot of the places in the U.S. I've technically touched Canada. I haven't gone like on a proper trip to Canada, but I went to the border and I crossed the Canadian border illegally. Let's see. I have gone to Costa Rica. I've gone to Honduras. I've gone to Bonaire, which is an island owned by the Dutch. Galaxy conceptually cool, but not really executed well. I like the idea of that you pick a power-up, and then it's like, you get a different experience depending on what power-up you pick. Let's see. I went to Italy. Yeah, I think that's it. Should have said this one is too short. It is very short, unfortunately. It is functionally like a little runway, then kind of like a little spinny area at the end. But I don't think it's bad. The very loud and annoying toad. We need more starbits, though. I didn't think up to the rock mushroom. That'd be awful. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I'd like to explore more of the world. Definitely some of the other places. I'd like to see some of the other places in Europe. I'd also like to see, what is it? China and Japan. And Australia. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to go to Japan. We were actually planning on going on a Japan trip, but all of a sudden my mom switched up. It's like, oh, it's too expensive. It's like, damn, we were close. We were so close to going to Japan. Damn it. Oh, well. Now the plan is that we're going to go to Arizona. I get to see Phil. Yeah. So, we'll be able to see some of the national, some of like the desert, I think the Grand Canyon. I think that's there. I don't know. I haven't looked too much into it. I know the Grand Canyon's like between like Nevada and Arizona. Yeah. So, I guess there's still a lot to see in America. But damn, the foreign stuff hits differently, you know? Like, when I went to California, it's like, damn, this is still the US, but more expensive. California is so expensive. Oh my god. Holy hell. I am quite glad I live where I am. Alright. Let's get our star bits. It's a chance to pity how they live or pity how you live. I mean, see, a lot of times you'll see things you're like, damn, why don't we have that? And then you'll see other stuff and you'll be like, okay, I'm glad we don't have that. It goes both ways. Megaleg's cursed to never enter too. That's so sad. Megaleg's so memorable. Very cold take houses should cost less? Yes. Yes, they should. No is annoying? Welcome. Yeah, it sucks. I am not close to being able to afford a house at all. Oh, man. Back in the day, if you made $64 a week, you could own a house in a little bit. Nowadays, you need to make like thousands a week to even have a chance at affording a house. So people just been bringing the mods to Megaleg rather than bringing the Megaleg to the mods. Damn, Megaleg. What does that even mean, modding Galaxy 1? I imagine. Alright. More Starbits. More Starbits. I need more. I'm broke. I'm a broke little Luigi. Feed me more bits. Just realized your name was spelled wrong and you change it. Okay. It's now Noah the Annoying instead of Noah is the Annoying. If there's something I think is better in Galaxy 1 than 2, it's the bosses. Let's see, what are the bosses in Galaxy 2? You got Gobblegut, you got Bowser, you got Digaleg, which is like a spiritual successor to Megaleg. You got that weird bug that you flip over. You got Top Maniac again. Wait, no you don't. No you don't. You have the galaxy that feels like it would have Top Maniac, but it doesn't have Top Maniac. Top Maniac, it does not return. Even though he feels like he would have. Boomsday Machine. Right. What else? You got Fiery Dino Piranha. He returns. Obviously, all the ones in Boss Splits return. Although, they're Galaxy 1 bosses at the end of the day. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I do think Galaxy 1 did better. Although, most of the good Galaxy 1 bosses are in Boss Splits, so it's not like the biggest of deals. So they're at least in Galaxy 2 to begin with. Alright, more bitch. I need more bits. I need money to feed my Lumas. We have 6, 7, 0. Goodness gracious. How many? I don't need a number. I just need to fill up the counter because we do need to eventually grind 9,999 star bits. So I need more bits. Doesn't matter how much I get. We do have to tap out the counter by the end of the thing. I'd like to finish the stream, so. Oh my god, I know, it's one of the achievements. It's because when you max out your bit counter, all the coconuts turn into watermelons. So, it is technically a thing the game tracks, so we have to do it. Ooh. So many bits. We need to start converting them into bytes. Okay. I think one more death will be good. All the coconuts turn to watermelons? Yes. I'll show you. I'll show you when we get there. Assuming you're still here. Yeah. You know that one watermelon they use in Deep Dark Galaxy? Well, they use it in other places too. And it's replacing the coconuts. The internet speed guys disagree with you, Hack? Wait, why do you say that? I got no choice but to stay. It's a stupid little Easter egg. I don't know if Easter egg's even the word. Reward? Megabits per second. I would love if I got megabits from Mega Leg. Doop. Okay. There we go. You got a star. Star acquired. I wish the star turned into, like, bits or something. The duplicate stars don't do anything. And we're gonna have to go back. We're gonna have to go back there. That's not enough, but... One of the rules of grinding is never grind all at once. You've all been cursed with your presence? Oh no. The lemon. Welcome, Nuclear Lemon. Okay, so now let's go get our little red star. And then that Luma's going to spawn. And then we have the full garden. And then another Luma. And that will be 120. But then we still have a little bit of homework left for the achievements. Give some star bits for already collected stars? I think that would be nice. Like, what if like a collected star gave like maybe 100 bits? Maybe, no, maybe a grand star gives 100. Maybe a regular one gives 50. I don't know. But like, it would be nice. It would be nice. Woman spotted! Planet. It's very dear to me. I look forward to visiting the planet of the Lumas every 100 years. Luma that's been traveling through may also grow to become stars someday. Some Lumas become planets, some become comets. A few become power stars. Traveling with them while they look for a place to be reborn. But I never thought all this would happen. Thank you. Wow, Mama must really trust you. Well, how about this? Grab a lot of purple coins, then you'll trust my trust too. Red star. Wowzers. The red star is a neat power-up. Too bad it's useless. The most unused power-up in the game? Maybe in the Mario series. I can't think of anything else that gets the red star treatment. Like, the red star is literally chopped liver. Like, I think every other... So in 2D Mario, power-ups can be taken in and out of levels. So, like, that's already a massive bonus. And then in the 3D games, like... They can be... They're, for the most part, appearing multiple times. For the most part. I can't think of any stars that don't. I mean, any power-ups that don't. Yeah, probably the most unused one. Which sucks, because, like, this is a way better flying power-up than the wing cap from 64. And unfortunately, that one's used a lot more than it needs to be used. I mean, I guess it's cool. It's nice to have. It would have been nice, like, maybe once you beat the game, the red star starts appearing in galaxies you've already gone to. Or maybe not even beat the game. Maybe after you completed the galaxy or something. Do games they only exist in Galaxy? I mean, yeah, Odyssey has frickin' capture abilities instead. They didn't even bring it back to the sequel. Yeah, there's definitely some ideas I think you can do with it. It's a little weird, and I can see how it can be frustrating at times, but like, damn, it would have been nice. It would have been nice. How's the stream doing? Stream's doing fine. Stream's doing fine. Welcome, Sleepy Doodles. Okay, you say they only exist in Galaxy. Technically, they exist in 64DS as well. They have the mushroom there. And it works as a Mega Mushroom for some reason. What are the rules for chat? I mean, be nice. Don't spoil the Mario movie. I don't know. You know, use your brain cells. Use your noggin. Alright, red star acquired. Forgot about 64DS. I mean, the mushroom's forgettable. You can beat 64DS without even collecting it, but it is there for some reason. I don't know why. Call me Sleepy, it makes it easier. That's fine. Thanks. Alright. Luigi taught me to put it all in black. Luigi is very good at gambling. I spent $10 million at Luigi Casino and I lost them all. And I don't regret a thing, because I was there with Luigi for $10 million. I am really bad at poker. Alright, let's go feed the Luma. There's one more Luma after this, and then we do need to grind Starbit still. Alright, 1200. Okay. I'm gonna sleep over and I clog the toilet and they don't have a plunger. What do? Use your hand. Luigi does have a casino. He must know what he's talking about. So, does Luigi own the casino or does he just work there? Everybody calls it Luigi's Casino. I don't know. Luigi taught me to never give up. It really helped me hunt shiny Latios. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shiny Latios. That's not a bad one. I know I hunted shiny Latias, and that was actually one of my easiest hunts I ever had. It was about like 30 tries. It was awesome. It was awesome. I've never gotten a... It wasn't full odds. I had the shiny charm, but that was one of the best shinies I've ever gotten, because that was just... It was so quick. Doesn't feeding the Luma set you back a whole ass run? Yes. A bit more, actually, because the Luma was 1,000. And, or was it more than 1,000? I don't know. But the next one's even more expensive. I think the next one's like 1,600. Like, that's literally more than I can get in a run. And then when we're going for 9,999, that's just going to be 10 full runs of maxed out counter. Yeah, 1,200. Okay, yeah, so that's a bit more than a run. Oh... At least we have a good Starbit grinding spot. I'd rather have a good spot than have no spot, so. Alright, we're going this way. There's Starbits this way. It took me 3 odds of the 3 months of the best odds possible. Woo! That's tough. That's tough. Alright, come on, Luigi. Luigi, my goat. What's everyone's favorite Pokemon? I love Rotom. I think Rotom's really cool. Leafeon's not bad. Leafeon's definitely... I think Leafeon and Glaceon are my favorite evolutions. I think they look nice. I think they look appealing. Unfortunately, neither of them are the best ones. Fortunately, only that rat Sylveon is at the top. But doesn't mean I don't like them. I think Leafeon and Glaceon are visually appealing. Gliscor? Oh, Gliscor is awesome! Vanillite's also really cool. I've seen too much hate for the Vanillite line. Oh, it's an Objectmon. I think Objectmons are cool, actually. Marshadow, didn't someone ask? I think this is a common question, yeah. Isn't Glaceon like really good in ZA? It is actually really good in ZA. Somehow the meta turned up in its favor. Like, you got a meta where everybody's like dragon flying, dragon ground. And then Glaceon doesn't have to deal with its like bad speed stat. And Glaceon also has a really tiny hitbox. Like, it just like... So many good things happen to Glaceon in that game. And then also Glaceon's best moves, like... You don't need to worry about low accuracy and all that stuff in ZA. Ooh, alright. Now on to the garden. Come on, Luigi. We got places to go. Goodra's underrated. I think Goodra's cool. I prefer Hisuian Goodra over regular Goodra. I love the shell. I think regular Goodra is a bit like too, just kind of there. I love Goomy though. Goomy's awesome. But I think Hisuian's Goodra, that's a complete design to me. That is the icing on the cake. And I do like my cake. Oh god, I wanted to beat this today, but like, we're 2 hours in. We still have a whole dome. We had to beat the game again, and we have to grind. Oh, maybe it might be best to call it quits soon. And then come back one more stream. Oh, it sucks! Because, like, we're near the end. But, like, we're 100% gonna have to go long if we want to beat this today. It's, like, it's probably enough to... And we need 9,099 Starbucks. And we have to read the book. The book alone is just gonna be, like... Even if we rush to it, it's, like, 10 minutes. Pen's ice cream cake sucks? I think it's fine. Yeah, maybe we might do the star last, and because it's just there's just a bit left. If it was just beating the garden, to be fair, we could beat the garden probably in maybe a little over an hour. But the fact that there's just a lot of other stuff too. Yeah, it's like, yeah, might be good. Might be good not to just like we can have a 2-hour stream today. Oh my god! Hold on, dude. He wasn't doing my thingy, Luigi. So does he have a shiny Latios and Go? Wowzers. I think I have a shiny Latias and Go. So I have a shiny. I've won with the mark and without the mark as well. Although using my duplicate shinies, I'll leave and go. If I have a regular one already. Firefly music's kind of fire. I like it. I also like in Galaxy 2 that there's a remix of it for that one boss fight. That's always cool. Hello, little guy. Never mind. Kill yourself. You have a shiny Tapu Bulu. I have Coco and Lele. I love Tapu Lele. That's a cute Pokemon. Okay, we're gonna drown. We're gonna die. Never mind. I lied. I'm a liar. Making the Fire Flower temporary. So, it's just kind of the difference between Mario Galaxy versus, like, sort of the regular ones. In Mario Galaxy, most of the power-ups are used as, rather than pure offensive, even though the Fire Flower is offensive in this game. It is, like, the only offensive power-up in this game. It is still, it is mostly used for puzzle solving rather than pure combat. And so, that's the reason they have the timer on it, unfortunately. When you have any shinies you caught yourself? That's crazy. Like, I feel like at some point, like, everybody's gonna stumble into a shiny and, like, eventually. Alright. Fireball. 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 I mean, green shell. Green shell. It's Camilla again, indeed. Stupid. Stupid witch. Son of a witch. I mean, daughter of a witch. Oh. Goodbye. Alright, phase 2. Oh no, she's at the top of the ship now and she has babies. Whatever shall I do? Okay. Shell. Hope I missed. Whatever, I got rid of her children. Probably illegal. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the raids people do spawn in fake raids. I know that's been a big issue. Alright, too many shinies lend in ZA to the point of needing to wait for home compatibility. Complete your decks. Damn, I only got like... Okay, I didn't grind like forever, but I only have a little over a box full in ZA. But I only really went for the ones I liked. I found... Oh, I was about to be like, you didn't throw an item. But she summoned babies. I went for the ones I wanted. And I caught a few on the way. On accident. There we go. I think, you know what? We're at 100 stars. That's actually not a bad stopping point. They're very easy. They're very easy. They're even easier without the donuts. And then they added the donuts. It's just like, oh man. What a game. What a game. Yeah, so we have the rest of this dome. Donuts, yeah, it's a DLC thing. 100 stars. Alright. So, there's 21 stars left. Plus, we have to get 9,909 star bits. Plus, thinking of the donuts like the sandwiches in Scarlet Violet. Plus, reading the book. Yeah, there's definitely enough. There's definitely enough. Maybe next stream won't be 2 hours long, but there's definitely enough for another stream. I don't want the stream to go on like crazy long. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for coming over to a fantastic stream. We'll be back again another day at another time. So until then, bada booey. Audience Pro Chachos. HackedCrusade signing out until we meet again. Outro time. Let's go! Or, let's leave!